Good day everyone, this is Charmar TV at sa video na to ay pag-uusapan naman natin about polynomials. So what is a polynomial? A polynomial is an algebraic expression consists of constants and variables with non-negative exponents combined with addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So, kung ninyo pa napanood yung yung topic about algebraic expression, meron tayong link na nasa description. So, panoorin nyo muna yon, okay? So, ano nga ba ang examples ng polynomials? These are polynomials. We have 3mn, x squared minus 7x plus 10. We have m cubed plus 3n minus 3p plus 2r squared, and then b squared minus 4ac. So, paano natin nasabing polynomials ito? Yung exponents nila ay integers. That is positive, tapos hindi siya naka-fraction or naka-decimal. So, for instance, yung m at saka n, ang exponents nila ay parehong 1. Hindi nga lang nakasulat, but their exponents are 1. Dito naman, sa pangalawang expression na ito, yung x squared dito, ang exponent ay 2, habang yung exponent ng x ay 1. So, ayun. So, those are the integers. So, ayan po yung examples ng polynomials. Okay? So, these are not polynomials. Ito naman yung hindi polynomials. We have x raised to negative 2. 4 times the square root of x plus 5y, 2a over 3b, at saka 4m raised to 1/3 plus 5 and squared. So, paano hindi naging polynomial yan? Ganito po. Dito kasi, ang exponent ni x sa una ay negative 2. So, ang exponent niya ay negative. Okay? So, ang dahilan kung bakit hindi siya example ng polynomial kasi negative ang kanyang exponent. How about this one? Bakit hindi siya polynomial? Yung 4 square root of x plus 5y. Makikita natin na yung variable ay nasa loob ng square root or some other root. Okay? So, ang dahilan kung bakit hindi siya polynomial ay mayroong variable in a root. Okay? So, dapat wala siyang variable sa loob ng square root. Next, we have 2a over 3b. Again, hindi siya polynomial kasi, ganito po, we have a variable here in the denominator. So, sa polynomials, wala dapat variables doon. Okay? So, variables in denominators. And then, pang-apat, we have 4m raised to 1/3 plus 5m squared. Hindi siya polynomial kasi ang exponent ni m ay 1/3, which is not an integer. So, exponent is not an integer. Okay? So, positive nga, pero hindi naman siya integer. So, hindi siya polynomial. Okay? Ayan. So, let us identify whether each algebraic expression is a polynomial or not. So, sa number 1, we have x plus y. Bali, ang exponents ni x at y ay parehong 1. So, therefore, isa siyang polynomial. Okay? Next, number 2, we have 5m raised to 0.3 plus 6. So, ang exponent ni m ay 0.3, which is not an integer. So, bawal sa polynomial ang may exponent na hindi integer. So, therefore, this is not a polynomial. Okay? Next, number 3, we have 5mn plus 3 over 5. As long as yung fraction ay walang variable sa denominator, no, okay pa din siya, no? So makikita natin na ang exponents ni m at saka ni n ay parehong 1 din. Okay? So therefore, isa siyang polynomial. Next, number 4, we have square root of a squared minus b squared. Yung exponents nila ay pasok sa pagiging polynomial, pero tignan nyo naman, yung variables mismo ay nasa loob ng square root, which is disqualified siya sa pagiging polynomial. Therefore, this is not a polynomial. Okay? Next, number 5, we have 3 over u plus b. So, isa siyang fraction kaso mayroong variables na nasa denominator. So, hindi siya polynomial. Number 6, we have 5x minus 4. So, ang exponent ni x ay positive 1. So, therefore, isa siyang polynomial. Number 7, ang exponent naman ni s ay 2. This is an integer, positive integer rather. So, this is also a polynomial. Okay? Number 8, we have 3x plus 2y minus 2 over y squared. There's a fraction na may variable sa denominator. So, bawal yung variable sa denominator sa polynomial. So, therefore, this is not a polynomial. Okay? Number 9, we have the cube root of 6. No? Take note, yung maliit na number 3, ayan po yung cube root. Okay? Cube root of 6y cubed. As long as yung variable wala siya sa cube root symbol or root symbol, no? Pasok pa din siya sa pagiging polynomial. Okay? And then finally, we have 10m raised to negative 5 over 3. Negative na nga yung exponent, fraction pa siya. Okay? So, paano magiging polynomial yan? Kaya yung number 10 natin ay not a polynomial. Okay? Ayan. Alright, so alam niyo na siguro kung ano pinagkaiba ng polynomial sa hindi. Okay? Now, let's classify the polynomials. Ano po? So, we have the classifications of polynomials. Polynomials are classified according to the number of terms and degree. So, pwede natin i-classify yung polynomials according sa number of terms at saka yung degree ng polynomial. Okay, umpisa natin sa number of terms. So, madali na lang yan eh. Ma-classify kasi bibilangin na lang natin yung terms. Okay? So, sa number of terms, we have monomial that has one term. For example, 4x or pwede ring negative 3y squared or pwede ring 5. Ayan. Lahat ng polynomials na iisa ang term, ang tawag doon ay monomial. Okay? Next naman is binomial. Ilang terms naman kapag binomial? Dalawa. 'Di ba? So, binomial has two terms. Halimbawa, x plus y or b squared minus 4ac as mentioned in the example, no? Or pwede rin namang m squared plus n squared. Ayan. So, as long as there are two terms, ang tawag dito sa mga ito ay binomial. Next, number 3, we have trinomial. At a polynomial that has three terms. Example, a plus b plus c or 2x plus 3y plus 5c. Just like that. Okay? And then we have multinomial. Ayan po yung polynomial that has four or more terms. Let's say we have x squared plus x to the fourth power muna plus 5x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 4. So, this is a polynomial of 5 terms. Kaya ang tawag dito ay multinomial. Okay? So, ang exponent nito ay 4 ha. Ayusin na lang natin yung exponent. Ganyan. Okay? So, ayan po yung examples ng polynomials by number of terms. Okay? Next naman po is degree of a polynomial. The degree of a term, ayan po, refers to the sum of the exponents of variables in a term. So, pag sinabing degree of a term, ayan po yung sum of exponents ng variables sa isang term. So, let us have some examples here. So, kukunin natin yung degree ng bawat term. Umpisa natin sa 3x squared, ano po. So, alamin mo yung variables tapos yung exponents nila. Okay? So, we have x as the variable tapos ang exponent ng variable na to ay 2. Okay? 2 lang po ang exponent. Bale, ang degree ng ng term na ito ay 2. Ganun lang po, okay? Next, we have m cube or m to the third power n. So, ang exponent ni m ay 3 habang ang exponent naman ni n ay 1. So, tandaan po lagi kapag walang exponent na nakasulat, automatic 1 po. No? Okay? So, ang degree ng nito ay 3 plus 1 or 4. Ayan. Next, we have negative 5. Unfortunately, wala siyang variable na nakasulat. Pero pwede natin siyang isulat as any variable, let's say x, and then naka-raise sa 0. Kasi, di ba, kapag ang variable or some number naka-raise sa 0, no, like a raised to n, a raised to 0, di ba? Pag ang exponent ay 0, laging 1 ang value nun. Okay? So, from negative 5, pwede natin gawin siyang negative 5 times 1. Walang magbabago sa value nun. Okay? And then, yung 1, pwede nating isulat as any variable raised to 0. So, 5x raised to 0. Okay? So, makikita natin na ang exponent nito ay 0. So, therefore, ang degree ay 0. Next, for y. No, ano bang exponent ni y? 1, 'di ba? Kasi hindi nakasulat. So, ang degree nito ay 1. And then we have 7x cubed y to the 5th z. No? Bale, ang gagawin natin, i-add natin lahat ng exponents ng variables. We have 3 exponent ng x, 5 yung exponent ng y, at saka yung exponent naman ng z ay 1. Okay, so 3 plus 5 plus 1, i-add mo lang tong mga exponents and we got 9. So, ibig sabihin, ang degree nito ay 9. So, that's how you are going to find the degree of a term. Okay? Next is the degree of a polynomial, is the highest degree among the terms of a polynomial. So, kapag kukuha tayo ng degree ng polynomial, kunin mo yung degree ng bawat term and then kunin mo yung pinakamataas nun. That's the degree of a polynomial. Okay, so let's have some examples here. Find the degree of each polynomial. The first one is 5x squared minus 3x plus 4. So, kunin natin yung degree ng bawat isa. So, dito, ang degree nito ay 2 because of this exploded. Dito, ang degree naman nito ay 1. Tapos, yung 4 dito, constant siya, kagaya nito, constant to. Ang degree ng constant ay 0. In fact, pwede siyang gawing 4x raised to 0 para makita natin ang exponent nito ay 0. Thus, the degree is 0. Okay, and then kunin natin yung pinakamataas na degree. Ito siya. So, therefore, ang degree ng polynomial na ito ay 2. Okay? Next, we have 2mn cubed plus 2m squared minus 7. So, kunin natin yung degrees ng bawat term. Bale, ang exponent ni m dito, sa term na to, ang exponent ni m ay 1 habang ang exponent ni n ay 3. So, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Tapos for this one, ang degree naman nito ay 2, no? Kasi ang exponent ni m ay 2 lang. And then for this one, negative 7, isa din siyang constant. So, ang degree nito ay 0. So, therefore, ang degree ng polynomial ay 4 kasi ito yung pinakamataas. Okay? Next is 4y plus 5. Bale, ang exponent ni y dito ay 1 para sa 4y. So, itong term ay may degree na 1. Tapos, again, this is a constant. So, ang degree nito ay 0. So, the degree of this expression is 1. Next, 2ab plus 4a squared b squared. Kunin natin yung degrees ng bawat term, no? So, dito, ang exponent ni a, 1. Tapos, ang exponent ni b ay 1 din. So, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. For this one naman, ang exponent ni a ay 2. Ang b naman ay 2 din. So, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So, kunin mo yung pinamataas, yan yung degree ng polynomial. That's 4. And then for this one, 10b squared at saka 2b raised to 10. Ang degree nito ay 2, habang ang degree ng term na ito ay 10. Kaya ang degree ng polynomial ay 10. Okay, so yan naman po ang pagkuha ng degree ng polynomial. Okay? So, I hope na nakakasunod naman kayo. Pero kung hindi, pwede nyo namang panoorin ulit. Okay, so since nakuha naman natin yung degree ng polynomial, ika-classify natin naman yung polynomial ayon sa degree. Okay, number one, we have linear. Linear means polynomial of degree 1. So, for example, 3x plus 5 or 4y. Ayan, yan yung polynomial kung saan ang pinakamataas na degree sa isang term ay 1. Okay? So, wala nang mas tataas doon. Like, you know, x squared. Kasi second degree na yan eh. 'Di ba? So, walang pinakamataas na degree dito sa x raised to 1 na yan. Okay? Next is quadratic polynomial of degree 2. So, yon, yung pinakamataas na degree sa term ay 2. Let's say, x squared plus 2x plus 3. So, this is an example of quadratic polynomial. Cubic naman po, polynomial of degree 3, we have xy squared minus x plus 3y. Ayan po. So, ang degree ng term na ito ay 3 kasi 1 plus 2 equals 3. Quartic po, polynomial of degree 4. Alam nyo na yan, x raised to 4 minus 5, x squared plus 6. Yan yung example. And then, quintic naman po, yung polynomial of degree 5. So, bigyan na lang natin ng simple example. We have 5y raised to the 5th power. Okay? So, this is the quintic expression. Ayan. So, take note, there are polynomials of degree greater than 5. So, maaaring umabot pa yan sa 10, 100, something like that. Okay? So, ayan po yung classifications ng polynomial ayon sa kanilang degree. Okay? Now, let us classify each polynomial according to number of terms and by degree. So, let's start off with 3mn minus 5. So, identify natin yung type ng polynomial by number of terms and by degree. So, by terms muna tayo, no? So, ilang terms ba to? Dalawa, di ba? So, we have 3mn at saka negative 5. So, there are 2 terms. Okay? And anong tawag sa polynomial na may 2 terms? Binomial. Okay? Ayan po. Next, dito muna tayo, identify muna natin by terms. Ano po? Next is 2x plus 3y minus 5. So, bilangin natin yung mga terms. We have 2x, tapos positive 3y, and then negative 5. So, how many terms are there? 3. Diba? So, ang tawag doon sa polynomial na may 3 terms ay trinomial. Okay? So, take note kapag 2, pi, parang bicycle, dalawa yung gulong. Tapos kapag 3, tri, no, parang tricycle. Okay? Next is this one, 2a cube. So, ilang terms ang meron dito? Isa lang. 'Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, ang tawag sa polynomial na isa lang yung term ay monomial. Next naman, bilangin natin yung terms sa x squared plus 7x minus 18. So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, therefore, this is a trinomial. Okay? And then for this one, bilangin natin yung terms for this expression. Now we have this one, 100, tapos negative 29bc, and then positive b squared c squared. So, ilang terms lahat yon? Tatlo din. So, this is a trinomial. Okay? Ayan po. So, ayan po yung types of polynomial according to number of terms. Okay? Now, let's move on to the type by degree. So, i-identify natin kung anong klaseng polynomial according sa degree. So, let's start again with 3mn minus 5. At this time, kukunin natin yung degree. So, 3mn minus 5. Bali, ang exponents ni na m at n ay parehong 1. Kasi parehong di nakasulat. Di ba? So, ang degree ng dalawang ito ay 1 plus 1 or 2. Okay, so therefore, ang degree ay 2. Ito 2, ito naman ay 0 kasi constant siya. Okay? So, 2, bale, ang tawag doon sa degree 2 na polynomial ay quadratic. Okay, quadratic. Next naman po, for this one, 2x plus 3y minus 5. Bali, ang exponent ni x ay 1, yung y din. No? 1 din ang exponent. So, ang degree ng polynomial na ito ay 1, and kapag 1 ang degree nila, ang tawag doon ay linear. Next is 2a cubed. No? Ano bang exponent ni a? 3. 'Di ba? So, therefore, ang degree nito ay 3 din. Okay? And ang tawag doon ay cubic kasi ang degree nun ay 3. So, cubic. Number 4, we have x squared plus 7x minus 18. So, ang degree nito ay 2. Ito ay 1. Tapos ito naman, dahil constant siya, 0. So, 2 ang pinakamataas. So, therefore, ang degree ay 2. Na ang tawag doon ay quadratic. And then, para naman sa fifth one, 100 minus 29 BC plus b squared c squared. Yung 100 is a constant, so 0 ang degree nito. Tapos yung negative 29 BC, ang degree nito ay 1 plus 1 kasi yan yung exponents ng b at c eh. Diba? Parehong 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Tapos, ito naman, ang exponents naman ng b at c ay parehong 2. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So, therefore, ang tawag doon sa fourth degree polynomial ay quartic. Ayan. So, that's it. Ayan na po yung classifications of polynomials. Okay? Okay, so let us move on to the last part, no? Okay, so a polynomial is written in standard form, no? If each term is written in descending degree. So, kapag sinabing standard form ng polynomial, nakasulat siya in descending degree. Ibig sabihin, pababa yung exponents. Okay? Ayan. Or sum ng exponents if there are more than one variable. Pababa yung kanilang exponent. Okay? The leading term of a polynomial is the term with the highest degree. Its coefficient is called the leading coefficient. So, sabi daw, kapag sa isang polynomial, yung term ay may mataas na degree, ang tawag doon ay leading term. Yung numerical coefficient ng leading term ay tinatawag na leading coefficient. And then, for this one, the constant term refers to the term without the variable. That is, the degree is 0. Okay? So, pag yung term like constant lang, walang kasamang variable or letter, ang tawag doon ay constant term. Okay? Now, let's have some example here. So, we have x cubed minus 5x plus 4. So, isulat natin yung polynomial in standard form. So, tingnan muna natin yung exponents nila or yung degree. So, ito ang degree nito ay 3, ito naman ay 1, tapos ito naman ay 0. So, as you can see, pababa yung exponents from left to right. So, this polynomial is already in standard form. So, we just copy the polynomial. Okay? X cubed minus 5x plus 4. Next is number of terms. Ilang terms lahat yan? 1, 2, 3. Tatlo, di ba? Tapos yung degree, ano yung degree ng polynomial? Ayan yung pinakamataas na exponent. Kasi, di ba, na-arrange natin in descending degree. So, kung ano yung nasa kaliwa, ayan yung pinaka mataas na degree. So, therefore, ang degree nito ay 3. Okay? Next is leading term. So, ano yung leading term? Ayan po yung term, no, na may hawak na pinakamataas na exponent ng variable. Ito po yung tinatawag na leading term. So, therefore, ang leading term nito ay x cubed. Okay? Next is leading coefficient. Ayan naman po yung numerical coefficient ng leading term. So, wala siyang nakasulat sa unahan. Bale, invisible 1 po yun. Bale, ang leading coefficient nun ay 1. And then, ang constant term, ayan naman po yung term na walang kasamang variable. That is, makikita natin sa pinakakanan kapag naka-arrange in standard form. So, ibig sabihin, the constant term here is 4. So, yeah, yan na po yung kumbaga parts ng polynomial, okay? Or yung properties, okay? Now, for this one, we have 6y minus 3y cubed plus 2 plus y squared. So, isulat muna natin in standard form. So, unahin muna natin yung may pinakamataas na exponent or degree. So, 3y cubed, no? Or negative kasi may negative sa unahan. So, unahin muna natin to, no? Yung may exponent na 3. And since may negative sa unahan, so unahin natin isulat yung negative sign, then 3y cubed. Okay? Ayan po. Next is, sumunod naman is, dapat by exponent na 2, ito po yun. No? So, this is positive. Diba? Ito, nasulat na natin to before. No? Ayan. Wait lang. Ayan. Tapos sumunod is positive y squared or plus y squared. Tapos, yung exponent na 1, yan yung kasunod after y squared. Bali, 6y, di ba? Eh, walang sign na nasa unahan, so automatic positive po yan. So, plus 6y. And then, the constant term is plus 2. Ayan po yung constant term natin. Okay? Pero mamaya muna natin isulat yan. Next is number of terms. Ilang terms lahat yan? 4. Okay? Alam niyo naman kung paano bilang, di ba? Next, degree. Ano ba yung degree ng polynomial? Makikita natin sa unahan, no, kapag nakasulat in standard form. Yan po yung exponent ni y. That is 3. Next is leading term. Ayan po yung pinakaunang term kapag nasa standard form na. In this case, we have negative 3y cubed. And then we have leading coefficient. Ayan po yung numerical coefficient nito. That is negative 3. And then ang constant term, makikita natin sa pinakakanan, which is positive 2. Okay, so that's another property of this polynomial. Okay, ayan po. Now, para naman sa table, bago matapos ang video na ito, so let us answer the first two columns. Okay? So, for this one, we have 9 plus x squared, no? Standard form muna tayo. So, mauna muna yung may exponent na 2. That is positive. Positive to, diba? So, no need to write plus sign. So, x squared muna. And then, the next term is this one, 9. Diba? So, walang sign sa unahan. Matic positive yan. So, plus 9. Okay, so this is written in standard form. Number of terms, ilang terms yon? Dalawa lang. Okay? Next, ang degree po, yan yung pinakamataas na exponent. We have 2. Ayan. So, I hope na nasusundan ninyo so far. Next type, according to number of terms. So, since there are 2 terms, ang tawag dito ay binomial. Okay? Ayan po. Next is type, according to degree. Ang degree ng polynomial ay 2. So, ibig sabihin, isa siyang quadratic. Ayan. By degree po yan, ha. Okay. Next is leading term. Ayan po yung pinakaunang term sa standard form ng polynomial. We have x squared. Ayan. And then, yung leading coefficient naman po is, ayan po yung numerical coefficient nito. Di lang nasulat, pero ang numerical coefficient nun ay 1. That's our leading coefficient. And meron pang kulang dito, sandali lang. Constant term. Ayan po, constant term po ang kulang, ano po. So, ang constant term ay yung pinakakanang term, which is 9. Okay? So, that's it. Ito na po yung properties ng 9 plus x squared. Okay? Next, for this one, we have 2y minus 3y squared plus 7. So, standard form, mauna muna yung may pinakamataas na exponents, which is 2. No? And yung buong term mismo ay may negative sa unahan. So, ibig sabihin, mag-umpisa tayo sa negative, then 3y squared. Ayan. And then followed by 2y, no? Walang sign sa unahan, pero matic positive yan. So, plus 2y, and then plus 7. Okay? So, that's the polynomial in standard form. Next, number of terms. Ilan lahat sila? 3. Next is degree. No? Ano kaya degree ng polynomial? Ayan po yung pinakamataas na exponent. That is 2. Type, according to number of terms. So the number of terms is 3, therefore it is a trinomial. Next, yung type according to degree. So ang degree ay 2, therefore isa siyang quadratic. Next, leading term. Ayan po yung pinakaunang term sa standard form, that is negative 3y squared. And the leading coefficient, yung numerical coefficient nito ng leading term magiging negative 3. Okay? And then para naman sa constant term, ayan po yung pinakakanan sa polynomial. We have positive 7. Okay. So, ayan naman po sa pangalawa. And then, for this one, kayo na po ang magsasagot nito. Susundin mo lang kung ano yung hinihingi. Okay? So, we have 5x cubed minus 4 minus 2x squared plus 6. Dapat may x dito ha. So, 6x po yun. Okay? So, you try this for yourself, no? And then kung gusto niyo pa ng ng maraming oras, pwede niyo namang i-pause itong video na ito. Okay? And doon natin tatapusin itong video na ito. And that's all for today about polynomials. Ngayon, kung hindi niyo pa nagigets yung lesson, pwede niyo naman panoorin ulit, no? Itong video na ito para maintindihan ninyo. Okay? So, I hope you have learned something about this video. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel para sa iba pang mga videos na ipopost ko. And as always, have a great day to all.